hate this tile rack. It is no good. It's falling apart. It's pulled away from the wall like 2 or 3 times. The hardware that you got mounted to the wall is no good. So today I'm going to create a different design with better hardware. So I got the finish done. I went ahead and put a couple lacquer coatings on here and then gave it the final rub down with some brown paper, and it's really nice and soft and smooth. And now what we're going to do is work on mounting it to the wall. And there's a bunch of different ways that you can mount it, but one of my favorite ways is using a certain hardware that'll actually go through the wall and span out behind the wall, especially with something that's going to be holding some weight, including towels, maybe hats, belts, pants maybe. I don't know what people are going to put on there, but this may hold a lot of weight, so I want it to actually go into the wall and then kind of wrap onto the inside of the wall, instead of just something that screws into the wall where it could just be ripped out like the towel rack that I have hanging is already doing. So I went ahead and pulled out my hardware case that I got quite a while ago, and there's all sorts of different things in there. There's some tacks, just screws, bolts, washers, and if I buy some stuff I usually throw it in here. I got a couple of drywall screws that I've taken out of somewhere and I threw in here. You know, wood screws. Here's some picture frame hardware, and what I'm going to be using today is this little contraption right here. It's similar to this, except the one thing I like about this is it mounts onto the outside of the wall, and then you can always take it out if you need to. Whereas this, the only way to get these out is to unscrew it and it'll fall behind the wall. So what we need to do is drill a hole for this, and it'll bend just like that. It'll bend in half, and you force it into the wall, and then as you screw the screw in, it expands open. Let's go ahead and get this mounted. Okay, so what I'm first going to be doing is pretty much, I've already gotten the old rack off. I want to cover up those holes. So I've got it up here. I'm going to do one side first. And the way I've done this is I can actually hide the mounting hardware behind here. I'm going to drill a pilot hole. And I've got my hole right here so I can get my bigger bit. Now that I've got my pilot hole, I got my bigger bit, and I can drill right into the wall. So after getting this side mounted, I can go ahead and put a level up here on the bar and get a finer adjustment. Now I have to use a smaller level because my bigger ones won't fit in here. So that looks right. And then I'll just repeat the step of doing a pilot hole on this end right here. And we'll go ahead and recheck for level. And it's perfect. So now I can swing this side back down and drill right back in this other pilot hole I started. And when it sinks right through the wall, that's a good sign. That means you didn't hit a stud. I hit a stud on this other side and had to re-drill another hole a little bit further down. So now the way that this works is that you just take the wings, you close them up, and you slide them into the wall. And you can just push it in. Now I'll just take the screw and I'll screw it in the hole. Okay, so now this is rock solid against that wall, and it's not going to come apart because it's spread the wings out behind, and you're actually pulling against the inside of the drywall. So there you go. As you can see, all of the mounting holes are all covered up, and you can't even see the ones where it's mounted into the wall. So that's very good. That means that it's strong. It's not going to come apart like the other one did. And I think it looks pretty good. Alright guys, thanks for joining me today on this quick and little easy towel rack build. This thing is a big improvement from the old little metal bar style, and I like the design a little bit better. I can hang up more towels. I like the color of it too. It kind of matches with the stool that I just recently built for the same bathroom. If you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up and share it around on all the social media. If you guys are new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and check out all the other videos that I've been making, including woodworking, blacksmithing, and also some DIY stuff. Hope you guys have a good week, and I'll see you next time.